a family because it is joint possessions joint property and Dayavala. Meaning of industrial dispute according to the Industrial Dispute Act 1947 ଅଛି meaning of industrial dispute ଅଛି dispute between employers and employee dispute between employers and employees there have dispute between workmen and workmen in connection with employment or non-employment industrial dispute. English case Ryland versus B. Fletcher laid down a very important rule. English case Ryland Fletcher. This question was dealt by monitoring committee of AIBE as the option were not correct. Challenge. Which of the following is not an essential for a valid cell? This there must be an agreement to sell. Valid cell means what essential no? Must be an agreement to sell. Custodial death is perhaps one of the worst crimes in a civilized society, governed by the rule law. In which case, Supreme Court made this remark. In Dikke Basu vs. State of Bengal, the Supreme Court held that custodial death is perhaps one of the worst crimes in a civilized society by the rule of law. द्वारा valid helping quota the parties must be competent to contract valid competent there must be mental consent there must be transfer of property transfer of yes suit for compensation suit for compensation for false imprisonment a period of limitation a suit for compensation for false imprisonment time the period of limitation is 1 year when the imprisonment ends. False imprisonment time दंड ପାଇଁ is sued for compensation for false imprisonment. The period of limitation is 1 year when the imprisonment ends. Is sued for compensation for false imprisonment. Compensation होची false imprisonment ପାଇଁ ସୁଟ୍ଟା period of limitation is 1 year when the imprisonment ends. The imprisonment end हुए issued for compensation. Rule of law is defined by AIBE. Rule of law issued for compensation for false imprisonment time. Limitation होची 1 year. End it. What is the time prescribed for filing an FIR? Don't time limit is specified. Which of the following is true of the rules framed by Supreme Court with reference to appeals to it? Which of the following is true? इसको बच्चा ने चुनाव लड़ा by Supreme Court with reference to appeals. Which of the following is true? An appeal against a order passed under section 27 of the Consumer Protection Act 1986 by the National Commission. Consumer Protection Act. An appeal against order passed under section 27 86 by the National Commission lies in the Supreme Court. You can go to Supreme Court जा सकते हैं. To save country, you contest elections. Students, farmers, elections. Corrupt politicians, they think country will save country. Save country. So farmers, students, they should go to Patriot Army, go to Parliament. In a camera trial is conducted in the case charged under sections. Camera trial conducted 376 of the Indian Penal Code 1860. What is the main objective of Section 13080 of a Negotiable Instrument Act? The main objective of sections. The main objective of the sections 130 of Negotiable Instrument Act is recovery of the check amount in case a check issued by the payer is bounced to the whole. 13 Negotiable Instrument Act. Part 3. Main objective of sections 130. Part 3 of the Arbitration and Conciliation Act 1996 formalizes process of conciliations. Part 3 and process of arbitrations, enforcement of foreign awards under New York and Geneva Convention. The main objective of sections negotiable Part 3 of the Arbitration and Conciliation Act. Part 3 process of conciliation, process of arbitrations, enforcement of foreign awards under the New York Geneva Convention. Part 3 of the arbitration process of conciliation. Separation of judiciary executive is guaranteed in the Constitution under Article 51. Judiciary executive 50. Article 50 separate judiciary from executive से जudiciary अलग करता है. In camera trial 376 IPC. The FIR gives information. FIR gives information देता है. The commission of a cognizable crime. Cognizable crime का commission के लिए. Definition of complaint is described in Consumer Protection under section. Definition of a complaint. Section 21B. Definition of a complaint is described. Consumer Protection Act under sections 21B. Plaintiff in interpleader suits in the code of civil procedure. Civil procedure. Order 35 Rule 1. Order 35 Rule 1. Plaintiff in interpleader suits in the code of civil procedure. CPC. Order 35 Rule 1. Which is not the private rights. पूरा private right नहीं. Right of property, right of freedom, education, not private right, no. Which one of the following is true of a summons under section 16 IPC? True. Summons under section 16 IPC. It is a milder form of process. It is for appearance. It is for producing documents or things. It is milder form of process. The Samirsir versus State of Punjab is a leading case on Samirsir. Se following is true. Someone under section 16 AIBC. It is for appearance by milder form process, form of process. It is for producing documents or things. Document things को produce करने के लिए. What is the main objective of a section? What is the main objectives? लक्ष्य क्या है? Of sections 130 of the Negotiation Instrument Act. The main objectives: the check, recover the check amount in case of issue paid by the bounced. The bounce होता है पैसा. Section 29 of the Wealth Tax Act deals with appeals in Supreme Court wealth tax. The collector shall, under the Land Acquisition Act 1894, give immediate of any correction made in the award to all the persons included. The collector shall, under the Land Acquisition Act, notice, give immediate notice of any correction made in the award to all the persons. Section 12 of the Land Acquisition Act 1894 provides that the collector shall give immediate notice of this his award. The collector shall, under the Land Acquisition Act, gives immediate dash of any correction made in the award to all the persons included. Section 12 of the Land Acquisition Act 1894. Collector shall gives the immediate notice is award to such if the persons tested are not present personally or by their representatives when the award is made. Clerical arithmetical mistakes in judgment, decree or order. etc. can be corrected by clerical arithmetical mistakes under section 152 of CPC. Section 152 CPC provides for correction of clerical arithmetical mistakes in judgment, decree or order, or error arising therein from any accidental slip or omissions may at any time be corrected by the court, either of its own motion or the application of any other parties. Clerical arithmetical mistake in judgment, decree or order or error arising therein from any accidental slip. 152 CPC range. Anytime corrected by the court, either of its own motion, any confessional statement by the accused given to the magistrate is admissible. Any confession statement by the accused admissible before the magistrate. Section 26 of the Evidence Act provides that no confession made by the accused by an accused, and provides that no confession made by an accused to any person while in custody of a police officer shall be proved against him unless immediate presence of a magistrate. Thus, the section is intended to prevent a coercive method of extorting confession. सेक्शन प्रिवेंट करता है जबरदस्ती कोर्सिव मेथड ऑफ एक्सटॉर्टिंग कन्फेशन को एक्सटॉर्शन करने के लिए. सुप्रीम कोर्ट हैज डिसाइडेड इन केशवानंद भारती वर्सेस स्टेट ऑफ केरला. केशवानंद भारती स्टेट ऑफ केरला. Parliament can amend any provision of the constitutions, but not to alter the basic structure and basic feature of the constitutions. Amend any provision of the constitution, but not alter the basic structure and basic feature Kesananda Bharati versus State of Kerala. Parliament can amend any provision of the Constitution. Under which of the following sections of the Code of Criminal Procedure police can arrest an accused without warrant? 41. Under which of the following sections of the Code of Criminal Procedure police can arrest an accused without warrant? Section 41. Section 41 ଅଛି police can arrest କରିପାରିବ an accused without warrant ରେ. A is at work with a hatchet. The head flies up and kills a man who is standing by. ଠିଆ ହେଇଛି. A is at work with a hatchet. The head flies up. ମୁଣ୍ଡ is standing by. If there is no want of a proper caution on the part of A, there ନଥିଲା. The act is excusable and not an offence. It is contained in section 80 IPC अच्छी. दिल्ली डोमेस्टिक वर्किंग किसी ए ने एट वर्क काम पे है, कोई लोगों को मार डाला है. दिल्ली डोमेस्टिक वर्किंग वुमेन फोरम वर्सेस यूनियन ऑफ इंडिया. दिल्ली डोमेस्टिक वर्किंग वुमेन section 14. In this PIL which issue was exposed before the court, domestic working women forum. The plight of some domestic maids who were sexually assaulted by the army men. Domestic working women forum. This was exposed before the court. The plight of some domestic maids were sexually assaulted by the army men. This chapter of cyber law provides the legal recognition to digital signature. Legal recognition to digital signature. Chapter 3 gives information देता है